Hi and welcome, my name is Plumm and this is episode 1 of my approach to vocal improvisation. This is where we're going to utilise our instrument of the human voice, taking music into its rawest form and exploring how our musical creativity can come out through vocal improv. I'm going to be using my vocal pedal loop stations in order to build sound worlds so we can use them for examples. These tutorials are going to be super practical, so don't be afraid to ever pause the videos to try out some of the examples throughout. And there's also going to be tasks for you to try out at the end of each one for you to do at home. Remember, all these skills are completely transferable onto other instruments. In this episode, we're going to be looking at texture and space. When I'm improvising, I like to use 5 pillars, and these are texture, space, melody, phrasing, and harmony. This episode, we're just going to look at texture and space. Now, when I'm talking about texture, I'm thinking about the quality of sound, how we arrive, how we live in, and how we leave a note. We can think about mood, we can think about characters, we can think about vowel sounds. Everything can affect the texture of a note. Take the vowel sounds, for example. I'm going to sing one note, ooh, and let's change the vowel sounds. E, ah, o, oo, ah. Already we're able to adapt the sound. We're not changing anything apart from its texture. Texture enables us to be completely unique and individual when it comes to improvising. I'm going to try one little improv now, and I'm just going to adapt the texture. I'm going to change its grit, I'm going to change its sound, its quality of sound. Ooh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh. So the next pillar I want to introduce is space. Space is one of our biggest weapons because it's the listening, it's the notes that you don't play which are so important. We're part of a conversation, we're part of a bigger sound, and so by taking space you're giving the sound a chance to sing. So I'm just going to take a little example. I'm going to use a melody line that you probably all know, and this is a perfect way as well to take melody lines that you know at home and just experiment with them. Dum dum da dum 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 dum. Now I'm going to add space in between just certain notes to show how impactful it can be. Dum dum da da dum do do do. Dum da da dum do do. You see how just giving a little bit of space in between those phrases enables the whole melody line to change its lane. We're finding space, we're breathing, we're letting it settle. Relish in that silence. It can be really impactful. Pillars are meant to dance with each other. Let's combine texture and space. Return to that Harry Potter melody again, and just see how we're adapting with space and texture when it comes to a melody that we already know. So now I'm going to improvise over that Harry Potter melody line. I'm going to use my 2 pillars, texture and space. Listen out for mouth shapes, vowel sounds, breath, and just listen out for how they interact with each other. episode, I want to give a task for you guys to do at home. And this time, take a melody line that you know and just experiment by changing the quality of how you sing it. Arrive at different vowels, give it some grit, give it some vibrato. Then think about taking space in places that you wouldn't normally, just like I did in those examples. Remember, you got this. This might be a whole new world in how you see music, but keep finding your sound and have fun. Next episode, we're going to be looking at melody and phrasing.